Kent. Welcome to Theology on the Ground and the Daily Thought from my quiet time. This morning I was in Ezekiel chapter 14. Really important chapter in a lot of ways, and so I'm just going to start reading at verse 1. Then certain of the elders of Israel came to me and sat before me, and the word of the Lord came to me, Son of man, these men have taken their idols into their hearts, and set the stumbling block of their iniquity before their faces. Should I indeed let myself be consulted by them? Therefore speak to them and say to them, Thus says the Lord God, anyone in the house of Israel who takes his idols into his heart and sets the stumbling block of his iniquity before his face, it comes to the prophet, I, the Lord, will answer as he comes with the multitude of his idols, that I may lay hold of the hearts of the house of Israel, who are all estranged from me through their idols. Okay, so I always think about Batman, and if you ever saw the movie Batman Begins, I think it was from 2005, it was the prequel to the famous Dark Knight movie. One of the things that they play with that whole movie is the ideas of, is it who you are inside, or is it what you do that counts and that defines who you are? And the Bible would say both. It's both. And I can't remember the way it works. I think they side in the movie on the side of it's what you do that defines who you are. And there's the element of both here. There's, hey, look, you're setting your stumbling block of your iniquity before your face. And we often think of idolatry as, there's like a pagan shrine, and, there's some graven image set up, some kind of carved wood deity, and you physically bow down before it. That's the act of idolatry, is an action and sort of this, there's this external idol. And that's definitely, here you set the stumbling block of your iniquity before your face, that there's these external things, and then, by your actions, you're worshiping them. But you have this aspect here also of you've taken your idols into your heart. So it's this inner condition of your heart to look to something for identity, to worship something, to revel, delight in something, instead of the one true God, the God of the Bible, Yahweh. And so then that's a huge problem. We were created in God's image, with God as our creator, that we were to, look to him, delight in him, find our identity as his creatures. And so instead we're looking to other things. And it's a huge, huge, huge problem. And you see even at the end of the passage, and he keeps going on about the idols, and I could have kept reading, but I stopped here at verse 5, where God says that I may lay hold of the hearts of the house of Israel who are estranged through their idols. Because it hits on both these aspects of, look, these idols have led us astray from God, we're estranged from God. Romans 5 would say we're enemies of God. And then, of course, God saved us, sent the Son Jesus, died in our place for our sins, redeemed us, reconciled us. That's part of the thing, bring us back. But you see in this passage that a key thing that God is after is our heart. And so for our heart to be inclined to him, to truly worship him, to turn to him, to delight in him. And so that's sort of like, in a lot of ways, like that's the whole thing. Like that's, when we talk about, heaven, which really more technically, more accurately, it's the new heavens and the new earth, the eternal state, sort of marriage of Christ and his bride, of heaven and of earth, where we're living and reigning with Christ forever. Sort of the big deal is that, we're going to be singing God's praises like they are in the book of Revelation, and delighting in him. Like that's the whole purpose, culmination of history. So anyways, those are my thoughts for today. Watch out what is going on in your life, in your heart, that's pulling you away from God, which attachments, and it's not wrong to have attachments and desires for things in general, but this kind of strong desire deep within your heart that's causing